This episode of Rick and Rick Rule the World is brought to you by Taskin, the first name in premium quality travel gear, with slim, stylish gear like the Taskin Edge professional laptop backpack for business and travel. Order now at taskinsf.com. Next up on an all-new Rick and Rick.
As the 2020s begin, we're counting down our favorites from the 2010s.
That's right. It's a Rick and Rick rewind, and we are going to attempt to name our favorite marketing campaigns from 2010 to 2019.
Yeah, I've really struggled with this one, and I can't say that I'm totally satisfied with my list. I mean, there's so much to go into this, and it was like, well, is it like the most popular, or the most revenue generating, our own favorites? I mean, there's so much ambiguity to this, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, so best marketing campaign.
Why don't you go first, and then we'll flip back over.
My number one won't be surprising, and it is the Poopery Girls Don't Poop campaign from 2013. Now, selfishly, Susie Batiste, the founder of Poopery, has been a consulting client of mine, and I was tangentially involved with that campaign. Poopery is one of these spray-on things that you spray before you go, and it traps all the smell in. And it was just a great campaign that completely elevated this boutique brand and put it on the map by going viral. Jeffrey Harmon and his team put together the spot. It stars Bethany Woodruff as this kind of redhead upper crust Brit. If you're not familiar with it, the first line is she's sitting in a toilet stall and she says, "You would not believe the mother load I just dropped." And everything that goes on in this spot, you're kind of gasping. You can't believe they're saying it and doing it. What's interesting is I can't remember how many versions of it were tested, but a longer commercial won out, and by a large margin. So that sort of sentiment that we all have of go shorter, go shorter, go shorter is true, but it's really not about being shorter. It's about being just the right amount of time to get people to engage with your commercial and act on it. And time and again, I mean, through all the tests, this longer version of the commercial, that one was the one that performed the best, and it went viral. I'm being selfish here. It's probably not the marketing campaign of the decade, but I thought that it was just a lot of fun to be tangentially involved with it, and I still love that campaign.
So this was another category I struggled with. I had so many. I changed my list so many times. I changed my list while we've been recording this show. It's ridiculous how hard I've had with this particular one. There, like, if you go back and I think about the things that you and I talk about the most when it comes to marketing campaigns in the show, Burger King kills it. Like, Burger King constantly, Whopper Detour, like they've constantly got great ones. Domino's, where they had the pothole one, Orbit's Gum, if you remember a little bit further back. These are all ones that just, I mean, it just killed me. They're just so great. They stuck with you, and here we are just years later talking about it. But again, I kind of threw my criteria down. It's like, all right, what are the ones that like really stuck with us and had a big impact and all that? So my winner was Dove's campaign for Real Beauty.
Yeah.
And they've been running this Real Beauty campaign, focusing on real people using their products. And I thought that was awesome. And, it shows that a company can do something good and make people feel good without, sacrificing profits and things like that. So, we've seen that continue on into some of the sub brands that they've bought over the years, and I think that's a fantastic thing. So for me, this is my number one campaign, Dove, the campaign for Real Beauty. That's
a great choice. Just a fascinating story of it. Took everything of the preceding decades and flipped it on its head. That we aren't going to show someone who's a supermodel. We're going to show real life beautiful women of all shapes and sizes and showcase them. And people just ate it up. Their sales went through the roof. That really is a great call.